Right, welcome back everybody to the launch of the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital in Parktown in Johannesburg. The reaction from Twitter has been absolutely incredible, and we thank you so much for sending in your views. There's that warm and fuzzy feeling inside South Africans. Haven't seen it in a while. I'm glad it's still there, South Africa, because it deserves to be there. It really is a beautiful day. Well, the guests are arriving, and many of them already are here, some of the VIPs, and we can see that the MEC of Health here in Gauteng has addressed the crowds. Qedani Mahlangu, and she's obviously talking about the importance of such a facility like this. Well, we've been talking about the fact that this facility was designed by children for children, and I'm sitting in one of the examination rooms, and it is spectacular. In fact, I'm just sitting in one. There's another one next door where it's got glow-in-the-dark stars, so when you switch the lights down, everything glows and it looks like you're out of space. But in this room, this is uniquely South African, and it's absolutely beautiful. You can see behind me the cooling towers over there, and of course we've also got on the wall over there, I'm giving my cameraman a bit of work here, but over there is on the wall just this beautiful, beautiful painting of our famous soccer stadium out there in Soweto. So with the birds and butterflies and all those feel-good, wonderful feelings that you can feel when you come into a hospital, which we don't generally have. So now, for children, it's here. But what's so fantastic about this facility as well, and you can never ever have this, is that there are no visiting hours when it comes to visiting your children, and we all know that. So they've implemented that particular thing here at the hospital. So it's a first of its kind. Parents are allowed to stay with their children in ICU for as long as they want to, and the hospital embraces the holistic approach to healing. Let's take a look at this insert from our Morning Live producer, Vanya van der Heever.
It all started 11 years ago when the late Nelson Mandela had a dream of opening a state-of-the-art children's hospital. The Red Cross Hospital in Cape Town was the only medical facility for children in South Africa. On Friday, the official launch of the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital will take place in Johannesburg. The process to put Tata Madiba's dream into reality started in 2005. It took 7 years to do research, planning, and to find donors. The construction of the hospital happened in 2 years. This hospital boasts with state-of-the-art equipment and 10 theatres. Doctors will be able to share information about complex surgeries and procedures from the theatres with doctors across the Atlantic.
So basically, we have, like I said, 8 theatres here in the main block, and there we're going to do various operations. We'll end up doing heart transplants, heart operations, liver transplants, kidney transplants, orthopedic operations, all sorts of operations to be done here. We, however, also have 2 day theatres on the ground floor where we do day procedures. This is for children that come in for a procedure in the morning, it gets done, then they come and go back home. So all in all, we've got 10 theatres in the hospital. And these theatres are made in a way that we can record all what happens there digitally. It can be sent around the hospital, it can also be sent overseas. So that's actually the big plus of this hospital, that we are able to share and learn.
The Red Cross Children's Hospital is one of the partners of the Nelson Mandela Children's Hospital. The hospital has 200 beds and has several family rooms to accommodate the child's loved ones.
They are a spacious room. Why? Because when we were developing and deciding on how to equip the room, how to put it together, one of the key concerns of the clinical services and the clinical staff is that sometimes parents, all the equipment needs to be in, but sometimes parents just feel quite claustrophobic and feel like they don't belong in there. We also did workshops with caregivers and with parents and with children who are already in hospital, and this was one of the primary concerns that they also gave, that as a parent, the doctors are working around you, they're kind of pushing you out of the way, and you feel like you're not meant to be there, but it's your child who's in the bed.
There are no visiting hours, which allow families to stay with their children for as long as possible.
It was important for us that we are a holistic, family-orientated and child-centered hospital, because these kinds of services don't exist in South Africa. So part of our family orientation is that there is this cohesion and synthesis where you have the family being around the child to help with the healing process, because you don't just operate on child and just give them medication and just expect them to heal. The environment, their family, the love, the care, the comfort that they can feel, those things also contribute to their healing.
Is it
According to her, the interior of the hospital was designed to stimulate young patients as well as comfort them.
The hospital has got bright colors because it's for children, and is inspired by nature because we're in Africa. So the yellow represents the sun, so that's why you have the sun over here on this particular level. And then when we go to other levels and other wards, you'll find other colors. So for example, there's green for the trees and for growth, there's orange for the mountains, there's also blue for water and for healing and growth.
Children from different schools participated in designing the wallpaper for the hospital.
We had workshops with children before when we were designing the hospital, and their doodles, their paintings, their drawings, their clay moldings, we used those as inspiration for all the wallpaper. We have 21 different types of wallpaper, and in total that's about 5,800 meters squared of wallpaper.
Patients will only be admitted once they are referred by a medical practitioner. The first patients are expected to be admitted in 2017. Vanya van der Heever for Morning Live in Johannesburg.